100 days.
That's how long we've gone without paying for camping across 6 different states.
And we get a lot of questions about what it's like to boondock or camp off the grid.
So to celebrate, we thought it'd be fun to show you 1 week of our free camping.
And we did not pick this week knowing that all these things were going to happen. This is a week that was chosen at random, but hilarity ensues.
And if you'd like more information about how we find free camping, what we look for, there'll be links below in the description as well as at the end of this video.
So now we take you along with us as we begin the search for a free campsite.
Fingers crossed.
We're about 10 minutes out from our destination, and last night I logged onto Campendium to double check the spot that we were going to stay. I had this great spot mapped out just outside the city, and it was no longer showing up on the free toggle for Campendium. They just started charging 15 bucks a night for dry camping at this place. So we had to go back to the drawing board, and Howard ended up finding a couple of options. So we're gonna go scout those out after we grab some lunch and fill up diesel. But a total bummer, but always a good reminder to double check where you're going. Things like that change all the time.
Okay, so after we've done our research and tried to find a couple of good spots, we disconnect our tow vehicle and we start driving around to scout. Scouting can take 10 minutes or hours. It just really depends on what we find. In this situation, we're trying to find a spot that's around 20, maybe 30 minutes away from civilization because we like to be able to pop into town, do some shopping, things like that. We found this one on iOverlander. And then we've got a couple more that we can check out that other people have gone to. And then from that point on, it's going to be just kind of us driving around, scouting, looking for spots ourselves. Caitlin, what do you think?
It's beautiful up here. That road is bumpy.
But, man, this view is unbelievable. I mean, I bet at night, this is gorgeous.
Another thing that we always do when we're scouting out places is bring our jetpack with us so we can run a speed test and see if there's adequate internet for us to be able to work, because it's very important for us and our lifestyle on the road. So let's see. Download's not great. It's 2.2.
But Caitlin, I mean, look at the view though. I mean, doesn't that make up for it somewhat?
Not when we can't work. When we can't pay them bills. Okay, 3.2 up. So we also have an external antenna that we can plug into it and try to boost it some. So that's next. So the antenna is hooked up now, and our download speed is 5.4, so it more than doubled our download, and upload is 10, which is excellent. I'm gonna run it one more time just to be sure. And this is just a free app that we're using. It's called Speed Test. So if you download that, you can run it on your jetpack, on your cell service, anything to see what your upload and download speeds are. See, download now is worse. It's 2.3. Upload's still good. So now this is where we have a decision to make.
So let's talk about pluses and minuses. Pluses, it's a nice flat spot. The view is spectacular. Looks right out over the city. The drive is a negative.
Definitely.
It would take us a long time, I think, to get the RV even up here. It took us about 20 minutes from where we started to get up here. Probably in the RV, maybe 35 minutes, because I gotta go really slow.
Another negative is also the download speed of the internet, because our goal this week is to kind of hunker down in place and get a bunch of work done. And so if that's our goal, we need good internet to do that. The drive in and out isn't as big of a con because I don't think we'll be exploring as much as we typically would. But without internet, can't really work.
Okay, so let's go check out the next spot.
Oh my god. Yeah, we definitely just scraped the back right corner of the RV. It doesn't look like it's too bad. It has a bunch of dirt on it. We've had some people before ask us about going to these off-road areas, and we always scout and always make sure we can make it. There was just one dip that was really deep, but I think these views were worth it, maybe. We'll see. Let's go assess the damage. Oh man.
No problem. What's scraped?
Everything. Mainly it was the back over here. You'll see all the dirt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think the pipe's fine.
Okay.
It's just this.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and then the hitch hit.
Oh, okay.
But
All right.
I think the integrity of our home is fine. But hashtag worth it, question mark, for these views.
You tell me. Is this worth it?
Pretty picturesque.
All right, let's see. Let's see how level we are.
Never a dull moment.
Caitlin ran over a nest.
Truth. Howard ran over the nest.
Caitlin led me to drive over a nest.
A nest of what, Howard?
A nest of red ants. We've disturbed the chakra of the space.
So what now?
Well, I mean, we could go like here. I don't see any ant piles here. It's a shotgun shell.
Joys of public lands. It's been a long afternoon. It's been a long day.
What happened, Caitlin? What happened?
I don't know. I think something bit me. Stay. You don't see a mark?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, it's swelling now.
This is all your fault.
How is this my fault?
How did it even get up into my armpit?
How is this my fault?
I have to go take all my clothes off, but I don't want to do it in the house. Alright, turn the camera off. Stop. I'm happy to report that there were no ants in my pants. I don't know how it got. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, God, it hurts. Remember when I said this has been a day? I feel like you never know what travel days are gonna bring. Sometimes they're smooth and uneventful, and then sometimes they're stressful and crazy. Today was a little mix of both. Pretty calm, then I got stressful and crazy. I'm ready for some wine. You never know what you're gonna find when you're free camping. And for the past 2 days, we've had a really cool show of all these paragliders. So, unlike what we did in Mexico, where we jumped off the side of a mountain.
Okay, run. Wow!
Yeah. They are attaching it to a boat, almost like parasailing, and then they run and are pulled up into the air, and the boat then releases them, and then they paraglide back down. So it's been pretty cool to watch. They did this all day yesterday, and they're back at it again today. So it's kind of like a free show.
So that's how you fill water. Find a place that has potable water. In this case, Maverick has drinking water and also dump stations at many of their gas stations across the country. And you're able to use them for free. So I like to fill up gas, and while I'm filling up, I'll fill up a couple gallons worth of water. We have 5 collapsible 5-gallon jugs, and then use the pump in our RV in order to pump the water into our freshwater tank.
We are going to do one of my favorite activities. This is not a joke. Laundry. I love doing laundry, and I miss having a washer and dryer. But doing it on that road isn't that bad. We get a lot of questions about how we actually do laundry. If we're staying in a campground, a lot of times the campgrounds will have laundry facilities. But since we have been free camping for so long, we just find local laundromats to go to.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite task, dumping the tanks. So we were at that boondocking spot for 7 days, and we filled up our gray tank during that time. Our black tank got about 2/3, so not too bad. We kind of know that a week is our limit for filling the tanks. Unfortunately, when you're boondocking, you don't get the luxury of showering every day. And it's not, for us, a water problem. It's the capacity of the gray tank. And we're also pretty good about making sure we're conserving water while we're washing dishes. So about a week is what we can go. And this Maverick station was only 15 minutes from where we were boondocking. You can look up dump stations on iOverlander and freedumpsites.net. So those are great resources for finding dump stations near where you're camping.
Ready?
Yeah, all hooked up.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Feeling is all gone.
And that's what 1 week out of 100 days of free camping looks like for us.
And so now we're off to more free camping. We hope you've really enjoyed this video and it's been helpful. We have shot other videos too that show exactly how we find free camping, what we're looking for. So be sure to check those out. And remember to subscribe and click the bell so you get notifications when we post our newest videos every week.
Thanks so much for watching.